This morning on DITV, the Super Bowl isn't the only big event this weekend. We've got all the coverage of Dance Marathon coming up.
And later, a local business is looking to help others, even though their products are technically illegal.
I'm happy to say that none of our reporters were hurt during the court storm in Carver this weekend. I'll tell you what happened in sports.
While we may have some rain here in Iowa City, it doesn't even compare to the torrential rain that came down in Australia. Find out more on weather.
All that and more coming up on this Monday, February 4th edition of DITV.
Don't go anywhere. DITV starts right now. Good morning and thank you for tuning in. I'm Noah Gowdy.
And I'm Susanna Kloster. This past weekend, the Iowa Memorial Union was full of energy and compassion for Dance Marathon's 25th annual big event. DITV's Anthony Caligieri has more.
25 years and over $25 million. That is the impact that the University of Iowa Dance Marathon has had on the Iowa City community, and most importantly, kids fighting for their lives. While fundraising happens all year, it all comes down to the big event, where this year almost 3,000 students dance for 24 hours.
Dance Marathon is a wonderful cause, and I think that is reason enough to get involved. But even if it's not, there's so many people that do it, and you can make so many friends and just meet so many new people. And it's just like a really great way to test yourself and your limits and how far you can push your emotions and that sort of the range of human capability on campus.
And emotions are truly high at the big event, but that doesn't stop dancers from having a little bit of fun. From performers to talent shows and of course dancing, there is plenty to do to help pass the time. And while things may seem tough for those dancers on their feet for so long, everyone there has a common goal in mind: helping kids and families fight cancer.
We are truly this generation fighting for the next. Dance Marathon is not just a 24-hour event. It is a year-round event, and we are raising money and supporting families financially and emotionally who are affected by pediatric cancer. And I'm not sure there's an organization at the University of Iowa that has such an impact that Dance Marathon has.
And in the end, they raised over $2.9 million, all for the kids. Reporting from the Iowa Memorial Union, this is Anthony Caligieri, DITV.
A new bill working its way through the Iowa Senate may affect some employees at the university. The bill aims to get rid of tenure for professors at all three of Iowa's public universities. An education subcommittee approved the bill, sending it higher up in the Senate. The bill must pass through the Senate Education Committee before it moves on to the state Senate. If the bill is passed, the university would gain the power to fire professors for many reasons, including just cause. The same bill failed 2 years ago, was reintroduced in January by Iowa Senator Brad Zahn. The Iowa Board of Regents has spoken against the bill along with many other groups. At this point, no groups have spoken in support of the bill.
And a new resolution dealing with student loans is climbing its way through the Iowa Senate. Introduced in January by Senator Brad Zahn, the resolution aims to limit interest rates on student loans. Student interest rates would be kept within 2% of the current prime interest rate. Zahn's goal is to help students who are paying too much for school, stating, quote, "My resolution that would all vote on headed to the U.S. Congress to say stop overcharging our students. The bottom line here is our federal government is making money off of our students," end quote. The resolution has already passed through an education subcommittee with unanimous support. If the resolution is passed by the Iowa Senate, it will then be sent to the Washington, D.C.
Well, Susanna, we had quite the drastic change in weather this weekend.
Yeah, we went from negative 50s to positive 45, and I can't say I'm mad about it.
I'm not mad about it at all. I was thinking about pulling out my sandals and shorts.
Yeah, let's see if our warm temperatures are going to continue with weather with Dylan.
Thanks, Noah and Susanna. Yes, we did have some warmer temperatures this last weekend and have some more ahead, but more on that later. Over the last week, there's been over 40 inches of rain in Townsville, Australia. Now, in Townsville, Australia, many schools, Plane rides and everything is canceled for this torrential rain. As you can see here, a car is almost drowning in this water. Over 20,000 homes have been evacuated and over 20 suburbs have been shut down and forced to evacuate due to this rain. They've had over a year's worth of rain within this last week, and the worst part is that it's expected to continue. So be on the lookout for that. Now, as we look here locally in Iowa City, this Monday morning, we'll have a temperature of 45 degrees and some rain coming this morning. Now, as we look into tonight, our skies get clear as we have a temperature of 18 degrees and completely clear skies with no rain tonight. Now, as we look into our extended 5-day forecast for the week, you'll see some rain. Now, as I mentioned today, we have a 60% chance of showers this morning, and our high today is 46 and our low is around 13 degrees. As we move into tomorrow, our chance of rain goes up a little bit. We have a 70% chance of showers, our high being at around 30 degrees and a low in the mid-20s. Wednesday, we'll have an 80% chance of showers in the night with our high at around 37 degrees and a low again in the mid-20s. Thursday, we get a little colder than Wednesday as we have a 60% chance of showers and some rain throughout the day, and our high is around 30 degrees and our low is at 0. Finally, our coldest temperatures of the week come with sunny skies though. We have sunny skies on Friday and a 0% chance of rain, so should be a nice day. Yet, our temperatures are very cold. Our high is around 11 degrees and our low is below 0 at -1. Well, that's all I got in the weather studio. Be on the lookout for some rain coming up this week, but it doesn't even compare to the monsoon that dropped down in Australia. Noah and Susanna, back to you guys at the desk.
A new business has opened up in Iowa City, but the products it's selling aren't technically legal. Your CBD store, which is located on Scott Court, opened in January by Rebecca Ramker. Her store offers products containing cannabis oil, or CBD. CBD is derived from cannabis, but unlike normal cannabis, it doesn't have any strong mental effects. Products range from oils, pills, and even pet supplements. The chemical has been approved to help people who suffer from a wide range of conditions, including anxiety, arthritis, and seizures. The use of CBD in Iowa is currently legal, but the sale of CBD products is not. Ramker has not faced any legal trouble so far and continues to try to help others through her products.
Law students will have the option to get up close and personal with politics next fall. UI Director of Field Placement Programs June Tai will be offering students the opportunity to spend a semester in Washington, D.C. Law students will be able to practice legal work at the center of government while still receiving credit from the university. Tai has offered students different locations in the past, but she believes D.C. is the best location for law students to get experience, stating, quote, "Even if you don't end up in D.C. long term, seeing the government work from a lawyer's perspective, you get an experience and a skill set that you can take with you," end quote. Overall, Tai believes getting Iowa students to D.C. will help them network and discover new job opportunities.
Well, the Super Bowl was this weekend, but I can't say I really watched it, but one sport I did watch is Iowa men's basketball.
Yeah, men's basketball was in action on Friday at Carver. Let's toss over to Natalie in the sports studio to find out more.
Thanks, guys. That's right. Iowa took down number 5 Michigan on Friday, and the only bad part about this upset is that I have to admit that DITV sports director Lucy Rudine called it on her courtside show. And I hate giving her that satisfaction, but I guess it's a good sacrifice to make for a big-time win. In the first half, Macy Daly finds Ryan Kriener on the perimeter, and he sinks the 3. Kriener dropped 15 on the Wolverines, and that's definitely something worth snapping a selfie over. In the second half, Luca Garza gets the rebound, and Daly brings it up the court and eventually finds a big man for 3. And Luca wasn't the only one smiling Friday night as Iowa knocked off number 5 Michigan 74-59.
To be together in a game of this magnitude and compete and overcome, we couldn't make a shot early and couldn't make a shot at the start of the second half, but didn't let them get away from us. We felt like rebounding was going to be critical today. 48-36. That was impressive. We felt like we needed to mix up defenses, which we did very well. The zone, the press, and the man-to-man was all good, and we felt like we're going to need our bench, and our bench was terrific tonight, and that's what you need if you're going to beat Michigan.
And that being said, one more thing Iowa needed to beat Michigan was Joe Wieskamp.
Despite only scoring 8 total points in Iowa's last 2 losses, head coach Fran McCaffrey said that Joe Wieskamp is still his guy. And against Michigan, Wieskamp showed just why coach has so much faith in the freshman.
Told him after the last game, I said, you got to recognize when you walk on the floor, you got to view yourself as one of the best players out there. Wouldn't trade you for anybody. So go out there and attack, be aggressive, shoot threes, drive it, dunk it, rebound it.
And that's exactly what Wieskamp did. He stepped out on that court and, as Ryan Kriener put it, played like a complete baller.
I don't know if I can say enough about that dude. He's been impressing everyone here since day one, since he got here. He's just an animal. He's a complete baller. That's what he does.
Like I've been saying this, I don't think he realizes how good he can be.
So how good can Joe Wieskamp be?
One of the premier players in this league and ultimately in the country. That's what he is.
And this team didn't doubt that for a second. Reporting from Carver Hawkeye Arena, Lucy Rodin, DITV Sports.
Well, after the game on Friday, the crew at Carver took apart the court to set up for men's gymnastics, who took on Minnesota and the University of Illinois at Chicago in their first home meet of the season on Saturday. Freshman Stuart Brown finished in 3rd with a team best and season high of 13.9 on the parallel bars. Moving to the pommel horse, Bennett Hueg finished in 2nd place with a team high of 13.5. Hueg wasn't done yet, as he also placed 2nd in all-around competition. The Hawks finished in 2nd place behind number 6 Minnesota and broke 400 points for the first time this season.
Carver's one of the best venues to watch a gymnastics meet. Like just the way it looks, the way it feels, the crowd, the guys competing. I love competing here, and we've got so many young guys on the team right now. For them, like it's huge to come walking out of the tunnel and see their picture up there. They had a really good time tonight. So and the energy was good, focus was good. We competed really, really well. I'm proud of what they did today.
Iowa hosts top-ranked Oklahoma Sooners on Saturday. Now, a team that we haven't heard from in a while is Iowa softball, who will open up their season in just 4 days. But with the new season and a new head coach comes a new culture. DITV Sports reporter Declan Levy tells us more.
The softball season is just about underway. To simply put it, last season was rough, ending 11 games under 500. The program needed to be revamped, and new head coach Renee Gillespie thinks that starts with the culture.
What we saw that needed the most change is just the culture of the program, just learning how to win again, understanding that they have the strength and abilities and to have the confidence back in the girls to be able to come out and be competitive.
With the new head coach, players are excited for the culture shift, as well as they're just ready to get this season started.
I'm just excited for all the new opportunities we have. Yeah, we're just starting off the year new, and it's a new start for us. We've been working on a lot of good new things.
In her first off season, it's easy to see that Coach Gillespie has already won the locker room.
That's very, very important. If you don't buy in, then we can't all move forward together. And so just everyone knowing that she knows what's best for our program and everyone buying into that is going to make us better.
The Hawkeye season will start February 8th when they travel to Baton Rouge for the Tiger Classic. Reporting from the HTRC, Declan Levy, DITV Sports.
A few months ago, the team actually held open tryouts, but unfortunately, I didn't make the cut, so you won't be seeing me in action this Friday. But that's all from me in the sports studio, but come back tomorrow to hear from one Iowa basketball player who had a career night against the Wolverines. Susanna and Noah, back to you at the desk.
Thank you for tuning into this Monday morning edition of DITV.
Be sure to head over to dailyiowan.com for all your latest news.
And if that is enough for you of the Daily Iowan, be sure to check out our print edition on newsstands now. For DITV, I'm Susanna Kloster.
And I'm Noah Gowdy. Have a great day, Iowa City.